Hello. So it is 6 o'clock in the evening, and um, I got off work like an hour ago, but I stayed in the parking lot just to pray and spend time with God. Um, I was gonna go home and do it, but I felt the Holy Spirit tell me to stay here and spend time with Him. So that went well. And I don't know, I guess I just wanted to document this moment and I guess kind of share, not necessarily what I was praying about, but kind of what I was thinking about after and kind of discussing with God, um, which is just life in general. Um, and my thoughts are not even figured out, so this may not make sense. But I don't know, just like I know that I'm doing things in life right now, right? Like I know that we are doing like ministry. I know that I'm working. Um, I know I have like different projects and things that are going, like YouTube and a blog and trying to eat healthy. Like there are a lot of different things that are going on right now. But I guess like in the midst of all of that, still just feeling like I don't know what I'm doing. And I think it's so easy to look at somebody and feel like they look as though they have it all together, they have it going on. I hope you can hear me because I have the heat on. But yeah, it's so easy to look at someone and just feel like they have it all together, they have it going on. Um, but not realizing that if they do have it all together and have it going on, then they may have not always been there. More likely, they haven't been there all their life. At some point, they were trying to figure things out. At some point, they made mistakes. At some point, they had failures, and either they figured it out or they're continuing to figure it out. And then there are some that look like they have it all together, but really don't. And I say that because a lot of people look at me, and I've been told this several times, that like I look like I have it all together, like I look like I'm just really on it in life. And I think a lot of people say that because of like school or degrees that have been attained, or just looking at my life on the outside and just seeing like what we do um, and what we do in a sense of like ministry, because that's mainly how people know us, is by like our work that we do in ministry. And those things are great, right? They're great, and I enjoy doing them and pray to continue to do them, even at a greater capacity as the Lord leads and as He allows. But I guess I just have those moments where I just feel stuck, or not even stuck. I guess stuck, but just like what's going on, And I just have those days where like I feel like I'm on it, and I feel really organized, and I'm a really big person. I'm really big on like structure and organization, and like everything has a place. Everything has a time, and like just like I'm just like I like to be that kind of person. And so I feel like I'm in this place where everything in life is not looking like that. Like everything is just kind of just where it is, and not even in a bad way. Like there's nothing bad that has happened. It's just I don't like the unknown and I don't like not having things figured out. I don't like not feeling structured and put together, like, and not even for a show, but just for me. Like that's just how I operate. And so the fact that I am not experiencing that right now doesn't feel too good. And I don't really like it. So, I don't know. I guess I'm trying to get to the place where part of it is like, okay, I'm praying, like, okay, God, what are you really saying? What is it that you desire to work on me right now? Like, or what is it that you desire to work on concerning my life? Like, asking like what is going on, like am I where I'm supposed to be? Are we doing what we're supposed to be doing? Especially with my husband, like I'm very structured. Nate is very go with the flow kind of guy. If anybody knows Nate, he's very much go with the flow. And I'm like, I need a plan, I need an outline, I need a program, I need a planner, I need my calendar. Like, I'm very structured. Um, and so I guess because like my husband is like that, like there are different aspects where I feel like our life is like that, right? But then there are aspects where there is structure and like this is what we're doing. But I like all of it to look like this is what we're doing. Like, I don't like the unknown. And part of that is because like Nate is like, he has crazy faith. Like, I admire that about him. He just has faith and he just trusts God. And if it doesn't work out, then he's a type of person, he's very optimistic. So like, even if he made a mistake, even if he failed at it, he's like, well, this went good, you know. Well, at least I looked good. You know what I'm saying? Like, he'll find something in there to, you know, be positive about, which is great. And like I said, I'm on the other hand more structured, and I can honestly say that I've gotten better with this, but I have been known to be more on the pessimistic side of things. You know, I'm more hard on myself. But that has gotten better by God's grace. And so, I don't know, just, I'm not used to things not being structured and perfect, right? Not perfect, but like close to perfect. Yeah, close to perfect, not perfect, you know, who wants perfect? But, you know, it's not right now. And right now, I feel like I'm trying to learn how to be in the unknown and not just be there just to say I'm here and complain and be miserable while I'm there. Because I feel like sometimes we go through things and there are seasons that we go through, but the whole time we were in that place, or we were in that season, like, we complained and we had a bad attitude. And then we've been in that season 3 or 4 months, or however long the Lord has called us to be in that season. And then we get out of that season and we didn't learn anything. We didn't grow. We didn't develop. Like, that's what I don't want. You know, I don't want to waste time. Like, if this is where the Lord is calling me to be in the unknown, to learn to be more easy and just go with the flow, and to be okay with not knowing what's next, to be okay with the days and the I'm not feeling it days. Like, and I'm not saying to stay there. Like, it's one thing to, you know, to be in that space. I'm not saying to be depressed and just give up and, you know, like, whatever happens, oh, it's just, it is what it is. I don't need to try. I don't need to do my part. I'm not saying that at all. But what I am saying is that when you get there, like, learning to be okay with it, and being okay in the sense that I have faith in God, that if this is where he has put me, then I trust him. And not only am I going to be in this place, but I'm going to get something from this place. Like, I'm not going to be here and leave this season and didn't learn anything, didn't get anything. And so I feel like that's what God is, like, really working on me with. I think part of it is, like, there are things that I need to do, you know? And so that's, like, trusting God more and a little more discipline as far as getting things done, like consistency more so, I would say. And, you know, just doing it. You know, not talking about it so much, but doing it. But then there's the other part where it's like Samantha needs to learn how to not play God. I had to look out the window for that one. Yeah, that was it. So, ain't that something? Play God. Well. Anyway, so, I don't know, y'all. That was just a moment I was having. And I don't know if anyone else is having those moments or has had them. But I encourage you, and I'm encouraging myself as I say this as well, to really seek God on what is he saying. You know, what is it that you need to do? If you're not where you need to be, okay, God, show me where I need to be and show me how to get there. And then give me the heart and the desire to respond with obedience. But then the other part is, okay, if I'm here, but it's just a matter of it's not going the way that I want it to go, then help me to let go and have faith and just trust you. and to enjoy the process. Like, I feel like people, sometimes God puts us through a process, but like I said, we grumble through that whole process. It makes me think about the children of Israel. God had them in the wilderness, and the whole time they just grumbled and grumbled and grumbled. And like, literally, when you come out of something, like I said, for me, it's like I want to be able to say I got something from it. Even if it was a season that was like super tough and super rough, I want to be able to say that I got something from it. And the children of Israel went through the wilderness for 40 years, but like, what can they say they got from it? Because they still didn't enter the promised land. Like, what can you say that you really got from it? If you just complained the whole time and grumbled and whatever may have you. So yeah. Anyways, that's what was on my mind today. So yeah. Bye.